Hello and welcome back to the Exiles save on Football Manager 2018, and we're into the last two league games of the season against DPMM and Niigata Unicorn. I did say we're going to speed through some of the seasons this year. Results have been pretty mixed. The last episode I think we did DPMM 3-1 win and Warriors FC in a 2-2. We then played Home United and lost 2-1. A bit disappointing that one, but we beat Ballastier 3-0 away from home. Roy getting a brace and Kim Shanwon getting one. We then played Tampines, lost 3-0 with Daniel Podolski getting sent off in the first half when they were 1-0 up, so it sort of changed the game because he was our right wing back. We then played Gang United in an epic game, an epic 4-3 where we equalised in the 91st minute and then they took the lead in the 96th minute. So that was good fun. And then we played Geylang United and beat them 3-1, which was crucial actually, because that should mean we don't finish bottom of the league, as Roy got a goal. Sulam Azhar, who is a name you won't recognise, scored a penalty, and Rich Toombs got a third as well. They scored a consolation goal in the 87th minute, but it was fine. We had a week off, so we played a friendly against the other Exiles team, who I forgot to delete from the database. And today is the last two games of the season, DPMM and Niigata Unicorn. Now, players that you haven't heard of. No, we haven't made any signings, but we have had a youth intake day where turned up was Selamin Azahar, Singaporean guy, good first team ability, great potential. There he is, looks very good at holding midfield. He goes straight into the first team. And we also had Idrissa Sane as well, or Sani. Idrissa Sani, I think it would be. Unambitious, which is a bit annoying. Really poor determination, but he comes in straight into the team as the second best centre-back at the club. So obviously he goes straight into the first team as well. The under-18s do have some other pretty decent players. Lee Sankar, another centre-back, looks quite good. Technical, this level, technical just doesn't matter. Everyone's terrible. We've got a left wing-back, 2-star already, current ability, probably the best. Well, as a defender left, he's the third best at the club. As a wing-back, he's also the third best. So he's got a little bit further to go. Mohamed Hassan as a goalkeeper, looks like he could be pretty good in the future. Unfortunately, we didn't get a good striker. We got this guy. We got Mohamed Rafiz Adnan, who is just terrible. If you don't have pace or strength in the lower divisions, then you're buggered, really. I mean, his determination's pretty good, but yeah, he'll probably end up in the first team. And then look at these regen faces. They're absolutely atrocious, to be honest. I might put What the Thought Gaming's regen faces back in these, the ones that I used in the Journeyman save. But yeah. So we've had a few new players in, but today is the end of the first season. We're trying to... Podolski's leaving as well. Daniel Podolski, he's moving to Zagłębie Sosnowiec, who are rated better than us in the Polish second division. So that's how bad Singaporean league is. He's moving to them. He'll be the only player they have. He's moving at the end of his contract, so I'm trying to get used to not playing him, which is annoying. Because as you can see, he's the fourth best player at the clubs, according to my assistant manager, who is terrible. So I probably wouldn't trust anything he says either. We've sort of settled on this formation at the moment. Still playing three up front. But I've been watching loads of series about Bielsa, the current Leeds manager, and I've been trying to figure out his formations and stuff. And I've got a 2-4-3-1, which is just weird. I've got this one that we're currently playing. And then this one, which is more Bielsa sort of based, where you have inverted wing backs that push into centre midfield. You have two centre midfielders. One of them normally plays up there as an enganche, but we don't have anyone good enough to do it. Two out-and-out wingers and a striker who's there to literally put the ball in the back of the net. But that's a little bit too complicated for us at the moment, so we're going to try and stick with this one. Hopefully it'll work. Places, I mean... It's so hard to sign players in this game. I've gone round and I've been looking at anybody that would be interested to move to us. The only non-Singaporean player that wants to move to us is a 47-year-old Irish guy who plays in the the lower divisions of Singaporean football. Other than that, it is literally Singaporeans only. So we've got a long way to build up this reputation of this club and this league and get there. So I think now I'm going to start taking this a little bit more seriously. We're still probably going to play three out front, but I think I'm going to take this a little bit more seriously so that we can fly through the seasons but actually progress and do better and go through. So the big summer break, or not summer, is it summer break? It's like, when does this season end? When does this season end? It ends in November. So, and then starts again in February. Yeah, so like the Christmas break, which is the long break for this league, I'm going to take that time to actually work on a tactic that I think we can use, that we can like take advantage of the players we've got in the team, and really figure out what's going to be best for the club. Now, if that's a 3 up front like formation, then so be it. I'm still interested to know your thoughts and everything. I'm pre-recording quite a lot of episodes, so the comments on the Thursday's video I'll probably pick up at the weekend in between going to the Grand Prix, because I've got tickets to the Formula 1 Grand Prix here in Singapore. So I'm hoping that, yeah, during like the time, because I'm doing these videos a little bit earlier, I'll get a long bit of off season to figure out tactics, who we want to keep, who we want to get rid of, where we need to invest in players. Like, I'm still letting the director of football build up the backroom staff, because I don't want to waste my time doing it at the moment, because there's really not much gain from it. But yeah, that's my plans. Hopefully you guys like those plans and you're on board with it. But let me know. Yeah, let me know. But if you are new, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. Leave a like for every video that you like. I know I'm doing lots of different things at the moment. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying most of them, or if not all of them. If we could leave a like, let's go for 50 likes. That's what my target is for every of them. Silver's in, he hits the post, and Sani gets it away. I'm trying to put, yeah, 50 likes on every video would be absolutely superb for a channel of my size. That's really good. Silver with a ball in, Yang Tao, Jarrod gets it away. And Marco Papa pick up. Now, Marco Papa is someone I'd be very interested in signing. Silver gets to the byline. Azhar clears it away. The youngster, Othman. So we do have 2 16-year-olds in our team as well now. 1 more on the bench as well that's come through the youth system. So I'm hoping that our youth academy can keep producing these sort of players as well, which would be really good. But also, yeah, let me know what you think about the series. I really hope you're enjoying it. If you want to be a Patreon, if you want to find my Twitter and Twitch and stuff, they're all in the description below. So yeah, go check them out. Chat to the other guys. It'd be great. Hubert has the ball. Pascal into Asmar. DeVale. Chris DeVale's in. That's a good save from Yusuf and Go, who's not their normal goalkeeper. So yeah, we need a point. We need 1 point to secure 8th place, which I know isn't an achievement, but it's not bottom of the league, which would make me very happy. Nichols ball in, looking for Chris DeVale, but it was offside, but the keeper called it anyway. So we're just sort of ahead in this game. We've had 1 clear cut and 1 half chance, which means they're probably going to score now, as Toomsy gets his head to that and gets it away, and then tries to rob Papa. Othman has it and picks it up in the middle of the park into Yura in the Pucha, and Hubert Pascal there gets the ball away. And now there's a huge counter-attack on. Kim Xiaomon should be able to get this, and Kim's through and nets it into the corner of the goal, and that's more like it. That's a good little counter-attack there. Assist from Cristiano, who we've just given a new contract to, and we got a bit fortunate here as it sort of ricocheted around. Cristiano with just a long ball upfield, and Kim Xiaoman runs in, nowhere in the number 10 shirt, tucks it past the goalkeeper, and that is very nice indeed. I like that. So Silva has the ball in the throw in. Metusin into Azam. Azam tackled well by me. Ottoman out to Silva. Silva out to Azam, and Chris Block makes an easy catch. And this result pushes up to 7th place. Can you believe it? Absolutely incredible. As Chris Block fires it a long way down the pitch. Metusin into Silva. Silva goes wrong, but Pascal intercepts that well. Pascal into Clement. Clement Hubert to Kim Xiaomon. Kim Xiaomon up to Rich Toomsy. Toomsy holds it up, looks for Chris DeVale, who shoots, and it goes just past the post. But we're doing okay. It's not going too bad. We're coming up to half time. Let's just see if we can like hold on. I mean, the experimental side of this can still happen. We might just change formation. I'm pleased with how things are going. Let's just keep it at that. I don't need to say guard against complacency, because we're so rubbish that I don't think players can really get complacent when they're this technically bad. You just want to score and win every game you play, no matter who you play. And you want to, I don't know, when I play football, I just want to win, and I want my team to score as many as possible. I don't really want to get complacent. I guess you can still get complacent. As Othman puts in Silva. Silva squares it, and this guy always bloody scores, and I can never pronounce his name. Muyatba Ismailzadi, I think that is. It was a good move, to be fair. I think it was Cristiano just switched off, yeah. Allowed Silva to get in behind him. We came over to try and cover, and then it's cut back, and it's a good finish into the post. Or in off the post, I should say, not into the post. That would just be weird. We're struggling up front, so Roy's going to come on for Chris. And why is it when you play a game and like he's been doing so well when it's not been on camera, and now you put him in front of the cameras and he really struggles. Pascal's not having the best of games, but we'll just make the 1 sub for now. and we'll see if that affects it, as that's got to be offside. No, he is offside. Thank God for that, because I thought Chris doesn't save one-on-ones. He barely attempts them. Barely attempts a save at a one-on-one. But yeah, we're doing okay. About an hour gone-ish in the game. We're still getting through it. Toomsy not really getting into the game. We'll take Pascal off now because the wingers are so important here. We'll bring on Craig on the right wing, who I can't figure out his best position. Look at this. He's so weird, but he should be able to just play as a winger, because that annoys me on Football Manager as well. They're all a bit fixed, all the positions. It's a little bit annoying. We will take Idrissa Sane or Idriss Sane off as well and bring on Mike, big old Mike, the Aussie, or the New Zealander, I should say, the Kiwi, to come on as Papa runs forward, just as Akers to run into, finds Silva. Silva goes and cuts it back to that same guy, Ejmil Zaidi, gets the goal. We needed a point. That's all we needed, was a bloody point. And we've thrown this away at the moment. Yeah, carry on with those changes. Let's encourage them. And let's go attacking. We're at home. Let's go attacking. Oh, we might not need to, because Toomsy has just scored straight away. So we'll stay on control. We're still going to encourage him. Toomsy with a lovely finish. Assist by moi. Yours truly, Dave Nichols, from the left centre-back position. Now, if I hit it with my left foot, this is so unrealistic. Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. I can't kick it that far with my left foot. Toomsy, great first touch and then a wonderful finish. And that's sort of like, when things like that happen, you just think, man, that's like scripted, isn't it? That they score and then we go and score straight from kickoff. But yeah, I've seen it happen in real life. So Marco Papa comes forward into Othman. Othman down to Ismail Said and tackled by Mike. Looks for Roy with a big clearance, but he can't get on the end of it. But Cristiano intercepts that well. Good ball through to Toombs. Toomsy's in. Oh man, his shot was blocked and we've won a corner. I was hoping he would be able to just square that to Kim Xiaomun. As the corner comes in, it's poor. Silva gets it away, and now Marco Papa looks to come away with it, and Azar makes a very good tackle. The 16-year-old not phased, facing one of the best players in the league. And it's 2-2, 20 minutes to go. Pascal with the ball forward, it's poor. Comes back to Kim Xiaomun. Kim Xiaomun to the back post, looking for Roy. Heads it back across over the goalkeeper. And Roy makes it 3-2. We are playing very, very well right now. I was annoyed when we went 2-1 down. But this has been a great performance as Xiaomun lays it back to Pascal. Knocked it up the line as someone's decided to follow me on Twitch when I'm not even streaming. Xiaomun up to Roy. Roy with a header across, and it's a lovely finish. And it's 3-2, which is very, very good. And whenever that noise goes off, I have to check that I haven't pressed the stream button instead of record. I've got it right. We are pressing. I'm just going to praise them. I'm going to praise them. Hopefully, I won't be praising them after we concede. As Thompson picks it up, looks in for Toombs. He can't get there. Yusuf picks it up. And I'm definitely recording, not streaming, so that's okay. As the ball comes forward, Esmil Lades. If I ever buy him, I'm giving him a nickname. Marco Papa finds Azar. Long ball forward. Kim Xiaomun just gives up. Yusuf's going to get that. Now, will he do what Chris did a few episodes ago? Yusuf with the ball forward. Can we win this and have a shot? No, we don't. Mohamed Salah looks over the top. Mike wins the header. Metusin picks it up. Goes long towards Silva. Gets the wrong side of me. Ball across. He's hit the bar. Hits Chris. Hits Mike and gets cleared by Jared. And we hold on to this 3-2 lead. And I praise that defending with a shout. God knows what I'm actually praising. But yeah, I've praised it. Pascal into Thompson. Thompson up to Kim Xiaomun. Xiaomun has got Toomsy inside, but goes for Roy. Roy, that's a shocking first touch. Into Silva. Silva comes forward. Looks for Papa on the left-hand side. Papa will look to square this. Squares it, and Silva's there. And it's 3-3. Oh, let's encourage them again. Just give them a nice bit of encouragement. A point is enough to secure us 8th in the 9-table league. But let's see if we can just do this exact same goal again. Nichols to Cristiano. Cristiano into Roy. Roy holds on to it. Back to Azar. Azar holds it, man. Go round in his man. Into Cristiano. Cristiano comes forward looking for Kim Xiaomun. Kim Xiaomun's get the wrong side. Squares it. Roy's at the back. Oh my God, he's missed. Oh my word, he's missed. I was literally about to say and Roy sticks it in. But he doesn't. He's missed. Metusin has it into Suhami for DPMM. Silva into Metusin again. They're playing this around well. They're going to look to go give it to Papa. They do. He is their danger man. I'd be trying to get him the ball as often as we could. Metusin into Suhami. We're keeping them at bay at the moment. Esmalda. Metusin. Papa's got a bit of space. He's going to square this again. Silva's there. This is the problem. We're not playing wingers. We're going to encourage them again. Try and get the boys playing forward. We only see that goal. It's a cross goal. Like there's so many in Football Manager. We only watch them if there's ours. But It's unlucky. It's goals galore again. Silva into Papa. Metusin shoots. And for the last 6 minutes of the game, let's just, we'll just mix this up. We'll put Hewitt there. Azar. Actually, Thompson can go back there. We'll put Hubert, Cristiano and Azar in the middle and just go for a 4-3-3 on attack and see if we can get anything from this. A flat 4-3-3, still trying to keep the ball, move the ball around with some short passing, but a flat 4-3-3 will take us away from the wing attacks, but hopefully will get us a goal a bit better with 4 at the back, but it doesn't look like it. 5 minutes of injury time, 1 minute left, and we have a highlight. 15 seconds, Roy has it, can't turn, gets it back, gives it to Mike. Mike to Cristiano. Cristiano up to Roy. This is the chance. We've got a score now. It goes to the back post. Kim! Oh, that's the final whistle. The ball hitting the post. We've played very, very well. Unlucky to not come away with that, with the win there. And I've pissed off some of the team, which is a little bit annoying. But they triumph in the goal bonanza of a 4-3 win at the Polytechnic University. Nuno Silva really annoying me. I mean, it's not fair, is it, having someone like that? I mean, has he played for big teams? Well, no, not really. But, yeah. How much are they paying him? 1.5k. Oh, dream of the day that we could pay 1.5k. We had to keep hold of our best players if we could pay 1.5k. But unfortunately we can't, so we were back for the game against Niigata Unicorn to finish off the season. And we'll be back for that game. Okay, it's the final game of the season. If we win it, we jump up to 7th spot, which would be absolutely incredible. We're changing our formation. I want to try and give this other one a go. This one here. See if it can work. See if we can get it going. Really close them down. Much higher tempo. There's a lot of pressure on the back three. Inverted wing back should support the middle. And then we've dropped, as I said, it should be an attacking midfielder up there. But this is what we're going with. Let's see if it works. It's a bit of a fruity fancy formation. So we'll see what happens. We have plenty of support on the wings. We have plenty of cover at the back. Oh yeah, let's go and avenge, obviously. Passionately, there's a lot more to come. Passionately, there's a lot more to come. And passionately, there's a lot more to come. End the team talk. Kick off the game as we get into the final game of the season, because Balestier have already played their last game of the season and they lost. So yeah, a win would take us up to 7th, maybe even a point as well. But this formation isn't designed to get us a point. It's designed to make our players work their asses off, put the other team under pressure, and overload certain areas. As Ahmad to Kim. Kim's got a lot of space. Oh, it's gone over the bar. I thought Shaman was just going to stick that in the top corner. As we're looking to hold on to this, as there's 10 minutes gone and shots are flying in all over the place. Exiles have had 4. Niigata Unicorn have had 2. We've got another corner. It goes in. Looking for Kim. Down to Azar. It's blocked. Azar with the rebound. Puts it in. And it is 1-0 to the Exiles. Now, maybe... Oh, it's been disallowed. Damn it. I got so excited. I didn't even look at the linesman to see where he was standing. But a disallowed goal for Azar, who's also very confident at 16. He takes our penalties, and I haven't designated him as a penalty taker, but he takes them. Jared wins the header, looking for Azar again. Oh, well, Azar picks it up after Ahmed couldn't get there. Cristiano on the left-hand side looks to beat his man, cuts in field, back to Ahmed. Ahmed out to Podolski. Podolski on the right-hand side comes forward, and it's in. Podolski looking for Kim, it's cleared away, and that's the inverted wing back there. Unless they're overloading the midfield of the park. Kim holds on to it, back to Azar. Azar out to Roy, but it's a poor pass. And we'll look to get in their faces now as Roy wins it back from Sano. Azar out to Podolski. Podolski in his last game for the club. Potentially, unless we sign him back later on in the save. Podolski comes forward. Squares it. There it is. Cristiano. That is a great, great goal. That one's onside. It's 1-0. Cristiano sticks it in the back of the net, and that moves us up to 7th position, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but that makes me very, very excited and happy. So Podolski gets it, runs at his man, cuts down into the box, and then at the back post. And again, there's that overload where all the players get drawn over to one side, and that's exactly what Bielsa does. So I'm glad that all the videos and stuff I've been watching have paid off somewhat in the formulation of that tactic. So maybe this is what we use going forward. It's, as I say, it's going to see what players we can bring in the window, if any. The financial situation at the club isn't great, and I can't imagine we're going to get that much money from this situation. Finishing 7th in a league of 9 in a country that doesn't supply its football with that much money, I can't believe it's going to be that much of a payout. But today is going okay. We're beating Niigata Unicorn. We restricted them to 0 shots on target, which is great. They've had all 3 of their shots have been from distance. And we've created 3 half chances and put one of them in the back of the net. which is wonderful as it gets to half-time. And we're playing very, very well. So I'm just going to calmly tell them I'm pleased with how things are going. Now, I'm hoping this doesn't then mess it up. It's actually given us whoever was the one person that wasn't on green is now on green, which is really, really good for us. We'll end it there. We'll start the second half. No need to make any changes. And this looks, yeah, more defensive solid. Sometimes the striker up front will be very, very isolated. But that's why you normally play an attacking midfielder there. But we'll have to look to see if we can mix it up. So Yang Tao back to Chris in goal. Looks for Mike as the left centre-back. Up to Roy, the inverted wing-back. Into Cristiano. Cristiano into Ahmed. Ahmed looking for Kim Xiaomun. Now that could have gone to Podolski, but Kim's kept it in play. And there's ball at the back post. Cristiano's there at time to take a touch. Gets his second of the game. And Cristiano is on fire. That is another excellent, excellent goal. As Ahmed looks to spread it out. It goes to Kim Xiaomun. Kim Xiaomun beats his man down the line. And then look at that. Cristiano in acres of space. Touch with his left foot. Finish with his right. And it is 2-0 to the Exiles. And is this the formation we use for the future? Our central midfielder's not having a good game, but that's because I imagine he's just getting completely overloaded. Although there he is, and his shot goes just over the bar, skinning the top of it. Yeah, see, he was on a 6.6, he still is. So he's struggling a little bit to get into the game. We can take him off and bring on Alistair, who likes to play in there, or Oleg as well. Both in the table. On a 6.7, it's slowly getting better. Choi Roy, which is Roy Choi Roo, maybe come off. We have got that youngster in our under 18s through the youth academy who's a left wing back, so we might look to give him a run next season. As Kim has this, looks to dink it back across, and it's nearly an own goal, but Azar's there, he's offside. Suleimani Azar, the goal is disallowed. The youngster from the academy gets a goal disallowed, which is unlucky. He's been very good since we've signed him. I can't imagine we'll hold on for him for too long, as Duncan Smith's going to come in at left wing back to play as the inverted wing back, as Menda has it to Satu. There's lots of space for Matsuki. Shoots from range, it goes past the post. And if we can get a win and a clean sheet in the last game of the season, that would be incredible. And look at this. Where are all these shots coming from? We've had 10 shots, 4 on target, 1 hit the woodwork, 1 clear-cut chance, 4 half chances, and only 1 long shot. We are really dominating Niigata Unicorn at the moment, as Nozawa has it in goal. So Nozawa just comes forward into Menda. Menda, a ball over top. Chris, come and get it. Chris, come and get it. He doesn't come off his line. Sano's in. We don't get the clean sheet because I was talking about it, and Sports Interactive can always hear it when you're talking into the mic. And it's live on Steam, on the internet, so they know when you're talking about certain things. It's just a long ball over the top. Maybe we pushed a bit high. Sano uses his pace to get in behind Chris. That's fucking awful goalkeeping, Chris. Another thing on my wish list will definitely be goalkeeper or animation improvements for goalkeepers, because it just looks like they just mess up every single time, and I don't think that's the case, but that's what the game seems to show you. I mean, for example, I would blame that goal on Chris's fault, but he's on a 7.0. So now Ahmad gets this. Is he going to have a shot? Is he going to have a shot? No, he's going to get tackled, and probably we'll give this goal away, and it'll be 2-2. But we win it back, and then Pascal puts it up the line to Podolski. Podolski cuts it back. Kim shoots and beats Nozawa at the front post, and it's 3-1. Wow, this is getting the best out of... Annoyingly, this formation is getting the best out of our best players. Because I say that's annoying because Daniel Podolski is one of our best players, and this is his last game for the club. Kim Xiaomun is one of our best players, and will probably move clubs when his contract's up. And Cristiano is also another good player, but he's 31 or 32, so he's coming to the end of his career. But yeah, so Menda to Satu to Hara. This looks very familiar to another chance they had. We need to sort out set piece marking in the summer as well from throw-ins and things. But we've only made 1 sub. I don't think we really need to make another one at the moment. Everyone's playing well. It's the last game of the season, so everybody's going to get quite a big break. Cristiano is looking exhausted. He's got 63% fitness left, man. I look more exhausted than that. I've got about 2% fitness left in the Singapore Heat after a game of football. As Yanagi heads it over, and we're going to finish 7th. Ladies and gentlemen, friends of the internet, we're going to finish 7th, which is not very good in the grand scheme of things, but in our first season in professional football, as a team that are a ragtag bunch of misfits who have a manager who is absolutely useless, we're going to finish 7th, and we've not just won the last game of the season, we've absolutely dominated it. That was very special. Well done everybody. A pat on the back for you all. And yeah, we finished 7th. Home United win the S League, so well done them. KG press conference, Schaumann on form. Dribbles made 3, key passes 3. I like that. S League squad, we got 9k we've paid out to everybody. However, do we actually get any money? Because we haven't been paid anything yet. Oh my god, we don't get any money for finishing 7th. We don't get any money for finishing 7th. Oh, crap. Oh no. Okay, so we're going to have to think of ways to make some money. I'm hoping that the sponsorship and stuff will come in. It looks like Ken's leaving. Exiles FC, please. So our assistant manager's happy that we finished 7th as well, which is good. We're on the same page. And the extra is going to be moving to RBC on a free transfer. Was never going to get a look in for us, Ken. Well, in the new formation, he might actually. But no, I think we've got better players that we can use. So Ken is off, and that sees out the end of Season 1. Hero of the Season award. Rich Toombs gets Player of the Season. Kim Schaumann 2nd and Alistair in 3rd. Adam Parker gets Goal of the Season for Tampines, and Suliam Azar gets Young Player of the Season. There was no signing of the season because we didn't sign anyone. Although, as I said, the caretaker manager signed someone and then put him on the transfer list and he never played. So there you go. This is the team that people have got to get into. Season review. The Exiles have been expected to struggle for much of the season and find themselves entrenched at the bottom of the standings, but surprised everybody by putting together a series of strong performances to finish comfortably in mid-table. I'm glad the 7th finishes mid-table. The Exiles are one of the competition's feel-good stories, defying expectations and owing to an impressive spell of form between September and November that saw them move into 7th place. They were able to celebrate a job well done from the Singaporean Football Informer. That's very nice. Match of the season, the 3-0 win against Hong'an United. Moment to forget, the 5-1 defeat to DPMM, which first off made them our rivals. Our average attendance was 1,000 people, which means the stadium was 100% full. And we used 27 total players, which was 3rd highest in the league. We finished 7th. The squad dynamics, there's no team leaders, no influential players, but no highly influential, but Jared has become a influential player. It's early days, but let's see the direction in which you take the club. Injuries, quite a lot of injuries for quite a lot of people. We had some training, squad end of season break. They'll be back on Monday the 31st of December. Schaumann Mark needs to be transferred. So there are going to be some players that are probably going to move on, which will hurt me to sell them because they're my friends in real life. But we'll see. We'll see who we can keep around. I mean, the reserves, oh my god. The board have announced plans to build a new stadium and are in the process of searching for suitable sites and possible investors. The main reason behind the decision was the Exiles need to accommodate a bigger crowd due to high demand for tickets at their home matches at the Singapore Polytechnic. The board, however, pointed out this will not be a smooth process, as it will be some time before any plans can be finalised. Right, this will be interesting, because we have no money. We have £175,000 negative money. That sentence doesn't even make sense, because that's how little money we have. This could really, really hurt us, because I imagine if we're going to take investors on to build a new stadium, then we're going to also take a loan to pay our side of it. As far as I'm aware, though, Singapore doesn't have much space left in the country, so whether they are able to find plans or find a plot of land or not, I don't really know. So, well, there you go. That is the end of the first season with the Exiles. And we'll leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. If you want to be a patron like those guys over there, the link is in the description below. Any support to the channel is much appreciated, but only pay if you can afford it and if you want to and if you like the content. If you're here for Football Manager and not Pez, I'm sorry about the Pez. If you're here and you're enjoying everything, then great, because I like making all these series. And if you're watching this, but you're a fan of Champ Mandro 102, that series will keep going. It's just going to be knocking around in the background. And yeah. I'm rambling once again, so I'll chat to you all pretty soon, but for now, I'm out. Cheers.